A very good weekend to everyone. Hope everyone's well, and welcome to today's week ahead video where we're going to be going over market maker cycle in all the various major market FX pairs, trying to pick out where we are contextually in that cycle and looking for entries via harmonics. So a right combination of two disciplines. And before I start, must start with a risk warning that trading margin-based products is a really high risk activity. There's no guarantees you'll make any money or get your money back even. These trade signals, because we haven't gone through a suitability assessment, they're therefore not personal recommendations to you, and therefore they're not going to protect, you're not going to have the protection from the Ombudsman and the Compensation Services Scheme if anything was to go wrong. Lastly, in order to send these signals, Synergy must be authorized and regulated. So let's start. It's been one of the quietest Mays in memory for me. You know, we are trying to be disciplined here, sending high quality trade signals. And so far this month, I think we've only sent three signals actually, one loser. We had a GBP AUD, which has given us plus 50, plus 100. And then we had a real terrible experience by, it's so ironic. I mean, I send a message to be really careful and we're going to be really disciplined in what we're trading. Absolutely, we're trading patterns here. We're really disciplined. There was no trades in the FX market, and we took a trade in the Nasdaq on the premium group, which worked out fantastically. But you know, Wall Street showing us the same pattern. Obviously, a lot of pips, both TP1 and stop loss, but you've got to factor those moves into your position sizing. So it should always still be a 1% loss on your account if something was to go wrong. Anyway, these things haven't hit stop loss yet. They're just offside. Frustratingly, indexes are different slightly to FX trades, particular Wall Street, and in particular when there was an economic, there's some bond auction news which showed that yields were going down, which was a bullish sign. And it really helped the US dollar get hit hard and help the US markets rally. So before I bore the hell out of you and you turn the channel off, let's start. So we have USD CAD here, and you can see the four well, let's start on the actual pattern, which is here. So we've got the market maker cycle, you know, just to draw it out for you. That's it. That's the market cycle. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And you might, yeah, whatever. I don't really mind what you think, but that's the market cycle. And that's how I've been getting the results I've been getting. So on this particular chart, we're here at 2. We're expecting third move higher. Now, what we're seeing within this second zone is the start of the third trend, really. We're seeing high highs and high lows, and we're seeing market off the targeted entry. We are seeing 3 up, though. 1, 2, 3. So we're seeing 3 up. That does mean that I expect price to potentially come lower. What my opportunity is a harmonic pattern. We're looking for harmonics in line with the market cycle. So this here will be absolutely beautiful. A, B, C, D, Gartley off here or here. That will bring us a super high probability of success. And we're waiting for it. As you can see, I've got my alert down there. So top pattern USD, CAD, AUD, USD. Sorry, AUD CAD's another favorite of mine. It's really doing what we've... Go back and look at the previous videos. You will see that this is moving. Level 1, level 2, double bottom, 1, 2, 3, level 1 consolidation, high highs and high lows. We're at the previous peak. I can see a 1. I can see a 2. I am expecting a 3. To complete a massive A, B, C, D up here. And that will be a huge Gartley sell. But we are looking for that third move higher. Now, what I do not like about it is the fact that we're at previous high. So I don't like that. We're at this previous high. But what I do know is that we're going to break it. We are going to break it. It's just how it is. This is a week of rise, second week of rise. We've got a rise drop. 3 hits, 1, 2, 3 to the low. What I want to see is market get up to here. I want to see a break, retest, engulf, entry. See you later. 1, 2, 3. Brilliant trade. AUD, CHF, again, setting up really nice, really clear. Market cycle lowest finished. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 blues. 1, 2, 3 reds to hit, change, and a break. High highs and high lows. We're seeing that at the moment. So we actually took this here. It was a beautiful trade and week of rise. No net, no net. So don't think it's going to pay us much. We have AUD NZD, which is really interesting area because we've got a week of rise, second week of rise. Although you can argue that this was a no net, but you've got a variation, rise, 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 drop. You normally get another rise, but I'm looking for a chance to get short. And we do have the 1, 2. Change in a break, enter, short, potentially the order of the day. This is the pattern, massive level one consolidation. High, high low, high low. Are we going to do another foot push to take all of this? Maybe. Difficult trade. There is no extra help with it. There are no days and weeks in our favor. Moving on. I think this is the king next. Yeah. So the king exhibiting the 1-2 as well with an ABCD to complete up here. This is gold. I mean, this is one to simply consider taking counter trend. I will warn in the message that it's a counter trend trade, but it's still a perfectly valid trade counter trend. So we have 1 week of rise, 2 weeks of rise. It didn't give it. So it's rise, no net. We are expecting a rise. Look at this lovely W change. We haven't properly broken this last lower high, but we need to see that. We need to see that, and that. And just to give you the picture of where we are, so we level one, level two, we're waiting for the next low, and we're here. Expect lower prices, clear as day on that. CAD CHF, beautiful, massive ABCD completed. We're moving up 1, 2. Things should start spinning around in your heads now about, what's he actually doing? It's the same thing on every chart. It is 1, 2, candidate. Waiting. So you can see the levels of organization you need to get to before you can start. I mean, it's I'm only getting in the right lane, at the safari park queue up. I'm just getting in the right lane. That's all I'm doing. But there's crowds of lost people out there, completely lost with no context. Personally, I'm just happy to get in the lane. The lane where I know what I'm to expect. I'm organized. I'm in the right lanes on things. Doesn't mean I'm going to make money every time, but I'm following the direction and the flow, and that's it. And it's repetition and the same thing happening over and over again. So what we've created here is a 1, a 2, and a 3, but really we've created a 1 and a 2. The 1 and the 2 and the 3 completes this level of consolidation. There is nothing really harmonic. I'm waiting for an A, B, C, D. That would be awesome. But other than that, nothing to be done there. CAD JPY, I might skip this thing because I'm never going to take a short on it. I just don't do that. It's not my style. You can see the pattern 1, 2. Remember, guys, this 1, 2 thing. High, low, high, low, high, low, off the targeted entry. Waiting for another consolidation zone to form in there. It could be something like that. And then higher once more for the final push. CHF JPY, not look at that. Euro AUD, what you're saying. Euro AUD is a lovely thing. A little bit precarious at the minute, but we can still see the same thing, the 1, the 2. Now, a lot of traders are seeing the shoulders, head, shoulders. Fair enough to you. Shoulders, head, shoulders again. But I'm seeing harmonics. There's either this harmonic, A, B, C, D, or we've had it already and we should be getting long now. I mean, it's pretty crazy, this trend line. Bang, bang, bang. We've broken it and retested it now. So it's a little bit precarious. Here's the ABCD pattern. That's Gartley that we have made money off. We took this. We made money off it. What I'm not sure about is retaking the same area. Look how many times it's been washed over. So I'm just a little bit wary on that. But that's what I see. I'm not seeing enough. EuroCAD, we are just chopping in the middle of level 1 consolidation, as you can see here. Pass. Euro CHF is a stunning chart. We are like AUD CHF. Again, remember the organization. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Like AUD CHF, we've got a change and we haven't seen a break of that change yet. So that's what we want to see first. Come on, guys. Give me my computer back. Okay, 1 second. Euro GBP, looking really good. So we've got level 1, level 2, ABCD at the bottom. Change. So we've got a change, a break, and we're just waiting for a little bit more on this one. And there's your structure. But we do have the ABCD. But notice the familiarity in the method. Notice it. That's all I'm doing, guys and girls. Right. Euro GBP, massive long for next week. Bear in mind there's an ABCD pattern guarding that, so we need to wait a little bit. Euro JPY is just showing the same DNA as the other JPY pairs, level 1, level 2, and just hugging that 50 EMA for level 3 pass. Euro NZD, another favorite. All of this is stunning. It's just waiting for the thing to move. Level 2 trade is starting to show us a little bit here. Potential railway track candle in and out. This is something you could take a risky early entry on long. I don't tend to do that sort of thing. So I like a late entry and I want to see price clear here. This is a W in the making. So nothing for me on that, I don't think. Euro USD, this is also showing me something. I'm waiting for a retest here and another close above, retest and end. There's one, there's two. It's a beautiful chart. It really is beautiful. Here's the Gartley pattern. Stunning. Moving away, we have completed another ABCD and we have reacted and pulled back to retest the previous break. This is gold. You could have taken this long here, but you would have been stopped out all right. You'd have hurt yourself. Would you have hurt yourself on that? No, you'd have been fine. It's a massive long for next week. So I am writing that down. Euro USD. It's a real priority trade for me, and Euro GBP. Really want to get involved with those. The thing I'm scared about is that it's a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, high, and I can only see a 1 and a 2 here. So it could be a trap as well. Could be a trap. I'm actually going to remind myself, could be a trap, because you do need as many reminders as possible. Okay, moving on. GBP AUD, this is one of our favorites as well. We're expecting higher prices. There's the market cycle, 1, 2. Notice the ABCD here in black, AB equals CD. We need to see some action on this guy. The harmonics on it quite nice. If I can show you the best chart to see it on, where did I mark it up? Might be the 3 hour. So the 3 hour, you can see the 127 extension of this CD leg. So it failed at D. Look at that failure, bosh, and extended down to the 127. In line with the market cycle, that should be enough for it. GBP CAD, this is another one that we are still in. We got in down here. Another harmonic pattern potentially as an entry here. A, B equals C, D. 1 second, guys. I'm just sorry about that. Unbelievably, I spilt my drink all over my computer. So not good, quite annoying. And just hang in there 1 second while there we are. Right, onwards and upwards. Hey, let's have a look. So this guy, market cycle, where are we? We are squeezing higher in the level 1 consolidation. I don't love it hugely, so I won't get too caught up in it. GBP CHF, this is level 1 consolidation. We're in the middle of it, just trading higher highs and higher lows at the minute. GBP JPY, just another example of level 3 rise in the Japanese pairs path. What have we got here? GBP USD. GBP USD, level 1 consolidation, expecting higher prices. It's just whether or not we're going to get this extra low down here. That's something that is not so understandable right here and right now. Looking interesting. It's looking interesting though for a long. It really is. So we shall wait. That looks quite interesting. It really does. Oh yeah, put that in there too. The GBP USD, another interesting one. Right. So moving along. I really quite like that. I really quite like this G. Looks quite good. So let me just have a look. I think I've got my mouse really wet. Not happy. Oh, sorry, folks. Right, NZD CAD. Now this is turning into a real nightmare. It was a nightmare, but now it's starting to show it's starting to show itself. So we got the 1, 2, 3 to the low, and then we had this trap false consolidation, quite a wide consolidation, and we had a double bottom underneath here. Looking good. It's setting itself up long as well, much like some of the others. What was I seeing? What was I seeing on it? It has been a sausage though, that's no doubt. I was seeing some, here we are. So we're looking for a close above here actually for another long. NZD CAD is shaping up really nicely. NZD CHF, much like AUD CHF, it sat in the peak low, expecting higher prices. NZD JPY, the beautiful thing, it's just rising and rising. It's beautiful. Okay, Mr. Mouse, please try and work. NZD USD, quite, I'm starting to feel counter trend long quite convincingly. You got level 1, level 2, and you have this Gartley that has given us a 1, 2, 3 lower, and we're starting to break down the structure in a way that gets me thinking that we're going up. It really does. So this could have been the long here. I'm looking for a long on that. I really am. I mustn't forget it. It's just if the chart, this is the tough thing is doing it, is pressing the button. It is a lower high. That is the risk, but it's done. It's free. And that's how you got to be in trading. You got to be brave and believe in what you're doing. And that's what I'm doing. Do believe in what I do. Gold, I mean, no real comments on gold. Gold's just a bit savage at the moment. So you can see the ABCD structure. Naturally, that should weaken and sell off. It hasn't been below the D points at all, so it's acting as a support. I believe this is all level 1, and I believe this could be level 2. And I do see it higher. I do see it higher. Here's my chart for the monthly, level 1, level 2, level 1, level 2, 1, 2. It's going higher, guys. Don't fight it. What else is going on? This was NASDAQ. We actually got a nice trade away on this. It didn't give us too much still. Let's have a look if we can pick it out. So we took this D point and it gave us a tiny move lower, a real tiny move. But we got caught out on Wall Street so far. So it probably will come in as a hit. Stop loss, frustrating, but it's a real pig. It's a real pig of a trade. But anyway, here's the Dow. So having a look at what we saw. So ultimately, long term, I think the problem for it is that we've got a level 1 and now we've got a level 2 developing. But I thought that level 2 was in fact a Gartley. Where did I draw the damn thing? Why isn't it showing? Anyway, that is a clear Gartley here. It's just romped off. Anyway, it's not showing itself. That's probably the best example. You've got so much this is just straight up rise. It should have stopped here. It did give a little bit of a move and then it just ate. So we'll see how that one goes, but I don't have high hopes for it. USD CAD. This is the one that I want to take because we've covered it already at the beginning of the video. It's a stunner. So there you have it, folks. I hope you got some interest and value from this overview. Please like and subscribe on my YouTube, my personal YouTube, which is at Melons Trade, where you'll get a good idea of how these harmonic patterns work in more detail. And also please subscribe and join my free weekly newsletter on the Melon Trades website. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great rest of your weekend. Cheers.